All right, so it's funny. I started working on Iron Man and Infinity War not because of Pegasus, that team Pegasus, which I do have a lot of the members of Pegasus like set. Like Rescue, all good to go. I think even Diamond right now. Kestrel, I think she even has two diamond. No, one diamond. I think Rescue has two diamonds right now. I've got Darkhawk up to a get level. However, one thing I liked was the idea that Iron Man and Infinity War has a synergy with Thor Infinity War, right? So like if you look at it's like Thor Infinity War, you got that there, you know, like up at the top, there's more Thor Infinity War. So like he's got like some synergies with him. However, I was like, okay, so he's got some synergies with Thor. Cool. Thor should have some synergies with him. You know, they homies, they you know, Avengers. Avengers, assemble. Yeah, I did watch that cartoon even though I was in my 20s. But like I might have even been in my 30s. But like Thor's just selfish as hell, dog. He don't give nothing over to Infinity War Iron Man. Like he gives to the Avengers and the Asgardians, but the homie Iron Man was looking out for you specifically, dude. And then you don't look out for him specifically, dude. I It feels wrong, right? It feels like Iron Man's like I love you, and then Thor's like I love everybody. Like give Iron Man some love. Am I not? I'm gonna go through their kits, and hopefully I missed something. Let's get to the video.
Everybody loves a hero. People line up for them, cheer them, scream their names, and years later they'll tell how they stood in the rain for hours just to get a glimpse of the one who taught him to hold on a second longer. I believe there's a hero in all of us.
Hi guys, I'm Gravy here. This is a Marvel Strike Force video. In this video, I'm gonna go over Thor and Iron Man, both of Infinity War fame. Now, I did start working on, I started working on Iron Man Infinity War because I pulled one of those diamonds, right? And I have this like feeling if I have, and not with all of them, like this is why I'm gonna work with Echo, Maria, Hill, all those other ones that I haven't gotten to yet, Sharon Carter, that I have not gotten to yet just because of resources and stuff. But if you have a diamond that I pulled from one of those like orbs, then I'm going to put you higher up on the priority list, right? Because I know you're going to be stronger once I get you 7 stars. So that helps with Thor. I don't have that star with Iron Man yet. I'm going to because he's also part of my Pegasus team. So I do want to have a star on him. But for the moment, only Iron Man and Infinity War of these two, of this duo. Maybe by the time I do part 2 of this, I'll have a diamond on Iron Man. Anyway, so with Thor Infinity War, I'm starting off with him. He's at 234 right now, right? And then Iron Man is at 228, but that's because I have not finished the ISO 8s right now. I still need like 3 of them things. Like 3 of those right now, and I can finish it. And you know what? I got 386 power cores right now, and I shouldn't be doing this. How much more do I need? Okay. I shouldn't be doing this. This is highly irresponsible for me to spend my power cores like this. You go up to 50, at least for me, go up to, and watch, I won't get it. Watch, I won't get it. I'm gonna be so mad. The game be cheating, man. Oh, the game be cheating. I'm ready to throw this laptop. Oh, the game is cheating. This is why you shouldn't do it. That cost right there, 250 power cores for me to get one that I needed. I mean, you got others, of course, but like, and the game does it to me sometimes where I'm like 2 away, 3 away, 1 away, and I'll put some power cores and it just gives me 0. And I'm like, are you kidding me right now? Are you kidding me right now? I'm not putting any more into it. I'm done. I'm done till for the next 9 hours and 30 minutes. I'm done, y'all. Oh, you're making me self-censor on YouTube. Anyway, so I need 1 more here to take his ISO 8s up. So by the time, put it like this, by the time I actually do the part 2 with the duo, he'll at minimum be 4 blue ISO 8s all around. But oh, that made me so mad. That made me so mad. Oh wait, and here's the other thing too. I just took Sylvie like really, really high. This is coming on the back of me doing the Sylvie Loki video. Oh, I don't have enough resources for that. So then we'll go try to find these real quick. But so I'm really running low. Like you can see, I'm running low on gold right now. So, and because I just spent like, I think it was like 6 million, or no, probably like 8 million, closer to that, on Sylvie, getting her up to like level 80, and I'm gonna work on her a lot more. So, but yeah, I spent a lot of my gold on her. Anyway, let's go ahead and get into Thor's kit and see why he's such a selfish jerk. All right, so on Asgardian throw, attack primary target for 290% piercing. Piercing ignores defense. Clear 2 negative status effects from self. That's nice. Call assist on that. Get some of those negative status effects off of him pretty quickly. 50% chance to revive a dead Korg ally. So you gonna revive Korg, homie? I mean, I know you and Korg go back, and I do love me some Korg, but like, Iron Man can't get no love, homie. Like 10% max health. If or in war, always revive a dead Korg ally for 10% with 10% max health. Honestly, like it doesn't even feel worth it if it's only 10% health. It doesn't. Like you have to get some work in to get his health back up so he can actually be useful. Then you have a plus 50% piercing on the damage, would make it 340. Then you would have apply 1 defense down and up to a maximum of 3. Okay. Then you have on the Thunder Guard's Wrath. Attack primary target for 300% damage. If this character has 2 or more nowhere allies, which I think is like Invisible Woman, Rocket Raccoon, I think Korg is up in there. I might be wrong. I can't remember all the nowheres. Clear all positive status effects from the primary target. Rebound to 3 adjacent targets, 300% piercing. So that's the same amount. Attack the most injured enemy for 300% piercing. Oh, I didn't know that was in there. That's kind of cool. And then this attack cannot be countered. In war, this attack is unavoidable. Cool. Now, plus 100% piercing to primary and secondary targets. Apply ability block. I like that. I like ability block more and more now. I think I like it more now because it's so irritating when it actually happens to me. Okay, so then next, we have Mighty Stormbreaker. In war, clear all barrier from all enemies. Attack all enemies for 560% piercing. That'd be plus 140, so it'd be 700 piercing. Plus offense down for 2 turns. Apply defense down for 2 turns to all enemies if I take that level 7. That seems pretty cool. Seems really good actually. But is that only... Nope, that's not limited to war. It's only clearing the barriers in war. And then the passive ability. Odin's Son's Revenge. On turn, he'll sell... This is something all Asgardians have. He'll sell for 5% of max health, plus 5% of health, max health for non-minion Asgardians. The plus that he has is also for Avengers and Nowhere allies. On an enemy turn, 50% chance to attack the enemy protector with the highest speed, ignoring taunt for 150% piercing. So on any enemy turn, so every time enemy has a turn, there's a 50% chance that I'm going to attack the enemy protector with the highest speed. Ignoring taunt or whatever, I'm going after the enemy protector with the highest speed. So even if that protector does have taunt in their kit, but isn't taunting then, and there's another taunter, still going to attack the protector, that whether there's taunt there or not. Okay, that explains some of the behavior I saw in the game. Now think about it. Gain 25% damage. While this character has deflect or minor deflect, lower the block chance of all enemies by 50%, which kind of seems odd, but okay. In war, on summon enemy death, gain 1 ability energy. This seems like he goes with a Loki and a Hela. So if I run in with Loki and Hela in war, that means that if one of the summoned enemy... Oh, wait. On summoned enemy death. Sorry. So summoned allies. So that means if I'm going up against a Doom, Ultron, or a Loki, or a Hela, if I kill their minions, then I'm going to get ability energy. Fill this character's speed bar by 5% when an Asgardian Avenger or Nowhere ally is attacked. So anytime I get an attack, I get... Okay, that's cool. Gain 100% focus. Focus helps you lay down positive status effects. Gain an additional 25% damage. This is all from in war. Okay. This is all in war. I wish this ability was just like an ability to have. Nowhere allies gain plus 50% damage. Gain additional 25% damage. Okay. So I do like his kit. It seems pretty cool. I do like it. I'm not jumping up and down about it, but it's cool. Gotta play test it. And then next you have Iron Man Infinity War. Nano Repulsor. Attack primary target for 260% damage. Apply 1 vulnerable. Oh, there's another. I think it's Vol, who is good with vulnerable. I think. Correct me if I'm wrong in the comment section. Up to a maximum of 3. Attack adjacent targets for 260% damage. Gain a speed up on the A1, which is kind of cool. This is actually a good thing to do. And then in raise, reduce speed bar by 5% for all targets. I mean, okay, on an A1, I guess. Cool. All right, so then attack primary target for 30% damage, apply bleed for 2 turns, and ability block for 1 turn. Rebound chain to 5 adjacent targets for 300% damage, plus apply bleed for 2 turns. This thing does work. I do use Iron Man more and more recently, especially as I'm trying to work on my Pegasus team, and this ability does work, son. Apply speed up for 2 turns to self and all Pegasus, and there it is. There it is. It's on the A2. Another way that he's helping Thor, and Thor ain't doing a thing for him. You ever had those friends that you do everything for, and then they just kind of like, you know what, we're not going to do it good on that path. I got a name in my head. I'm not going to say his name. He used to be the homie. He ain't the homie no more because he was selfish. Like Thor being selfish. I'm not bitter. Apply speed up for 2 turns to self and all Pegasus and Thor Infinity War allies. He's just doing it for and they said that Tony Stark is selfish. End raids. That's why my girl don't like Tony Stark, because she thinks he's a selfish, womanizing jerk. And I mean, he is, but he's also generous. End raids. Apply additional bleeds for 2 turns to all secondary attacks. Apply additional bleed for 2 turns to all secondary attacks. Okay, gotcha. This gets busy too. And the reason why this gets busy is because of that blind ability. But let's go ahead and read into it. Attack all enemies for 300% damage plus 300% piercing, ignoring defense. Clear 3 positive status effects and apply defense down for all turns, for 2 turns. If Kestrel is an active ally, attack all enemies for 510% piercing instead. Now, it's like I said, running him with Pegasus, but this explains why he's getting busy. That's nice. And then on the level 7, plus 90% on that. So there'd be a 600% damage to all enemies. Then the blind will go for 2 turns, which I do like. And then, let's go ahead and go down here. Apply blind to primary target. Spread all positive status effects, excluding taunt and stealth, on self to all Pegasus allies and random Thor Infinity War ally. He's just too good of a friend. Just too good of a friend. Too good of a friend. First, Cap does Tony Stark like that. And then you got Thor. Like, now you wonder why Tony acts like that? And I say Cap does it to him, but put it this way. The thing that got, like, my lady is not a Marvel person, and it's going to be a random aside, so give me a second. But I got her into the MCU a little bit. And the thing that I was doing was I was picking those movies up until Civil War. Just like I skipped Thor, Dark World, like I skipped the bad ones and just got the ones where she could learn the characters. And to be fair, she likes superhero movies where it's more about the character and the plot. She does not like action. She literally brings out her phone during action parts, right? So we get to the part where like Cap and Iron Man finds out that Bucky, Winter Soldier, killed his family. And I'll never forget, because I'm sitting there the whole time like this. I'm like watching her. I'm not watching the movie because I know what happens. I'm sitting there watching her. And then I see her like looking, and this is the only time she was like, did you know? And he's like, yeah. And she pulls away, and she was like, ooh. Only time, this is how big the smile is on my face. I got goosebumps. Only time she cared about an action scene. The only time. I'm saying, like, all through Civil War, when like Black Panther was just tearing stuff up in that movie, she did not care. She actually literally said, I care more about the politics, about the Geneva, whatever it was, that the Genova thing, where they were trying to hunt, like, register mutants and stuff, like from what the actual comics said versus what was in the movie. They did the best they could. But anyway, she was like, I'm more interested in the politics of that than I am of like the actual action. But then when that part came out and it was that like drama, she was like, oh. And I was like, yes, I got you. I knew she would love that part. And then she cared about that whole action scene. So yeah, Cap stabs Thor in the back, or stabs Iron Man in the back. Thor is selfish. And y'all wonder why Iron Man is like this? Please. And yes, he stabbed him in the back. And this was another thing I asked my friend. Let me ask you guys this too, as you probably already skipped past this whole tangent I'm going on. If you have an old friend, a friend you grew up with, who stabs your new friend in the back, intentionally or not, whose side are you on? Boom, there you go. And that's why I asked. That's the whole thing. As soon as that scene was over, I told her who was in the right. Whose side should Cap have been on? Iron Man's side or his homie Bucky's side? Because Bucky didn't mean to, but he did. And Iron Man had every right, because here's the thing. I don't care what anybody says. If you have a good relationship with your parents or your mom, like I did, you can't come back to what he said. He was like, Cap was trying to explain it to him, and all Iron Man said was like, he killed my mom. Like, that's it. There's no comeback to that. I don't care what you say. There's no comeback. Okay, I'm sorry. I got too excited about that. It's still an awesome movie. I'm going to watch that this weekend. Anyway, okay. Got to calm myself down. Nerd it out a little bit. Ooh. Ooh, that felt good. Okay. Apply the more stuff he's given to Thor. Apply speed up for 2 turns to self and all allies and Thor Infinity War allies. This attack is unavoidable and cannot be blocked. Okay. And then on the passive, I'm still like, I'm gonna watch that movie this weekend. I swear, I'm gonna watch this movie this weekend. When a positive effect is applied to a character, any Pegasus ally or Thor ally, heal all allies by 3% of this character's max health. If a positive status effect is applied to this character, any Pegasus ally or Thor ally, so if anybody on that team gets a positive status effect, because that's all that rescue does, then everybody gets healed by 3%. When this character or a Pegasus ally drops below 50% health, clear disrupted on that character, apply speed up and two death proofs to that character. Yo, if the ally that dropped below 50% health was rescue, apply stealth to that character and taunt to this character. Oh, he's got to protect Potts, his lady. I like that a lot. I like that one a lot. I gotta admit, I like that one a lot. Gain, it's like I also like the Wolverine and Cyclops like passives. Like if Phoenix dies, they lose their minds. Gain 30% damage. Gain 30% max health. Also, the damage applies to the Pegasus and Thor, but only the health applies to Pegasus. In raids, gain an additional 30% damage. Pegasus allies gain an additional 30% damage. Lower resistance for all enemies with vulnerable by 30%. So I do really like this kit. The more I read it, the more awesome it seems. I'm still kind of like nerded out on the whole Captain America thing. You're gonna have to give me a minute. So I am going to take them into playtesting, and now I can't wait to run Thor with the Pegasus team. That's the funny part. I didn't see that coming at all. Go back. Actually, you know what? Maybe not back. Do I have any gold here? I got any gold waiting on me over here? No, homie. All right, so here we go. Let's go back. So I'm going to take them into, I did do the campaigns before. I wanted to do the raids, but they're not strong. And this one, I'm going to walk through this. That's fine. You know what? I'll just do the Thor node. I usually farm this node for the training mats here. But yeah, I've already got him 7-star. So yeah. All right. Don't have the energy. Why not? I already wasted all those power cores on freaking the ISO 8s. It's been an emotional video. I gotta be honest. It's been an emotional video for me. Let's go ahead and just do. Well, let me get Thor out of there first, and then I'll do the Pegasus. Where you at, Thor? There you are, you selfish jerk. There's Iron Man. Let's go to Pegasus. Gotta be honest too, I'm not exactly well versed in Dark Hawk at the moment. When I do my Pegasus videos, I'll try to get more versed in them. I still gotta do the Iron Hearts as well. She's low. But I just gave all of that to Sylvie, so it's gonna have to wait. Putting Dark Hawk at the back because he is like the weakest of the quote unquote damage dealers I'll be running. So yeah, that should be it. I think it should be good to go. I think, yeah. Ooh, my screen. My screen is kind of like blurry right now. Oh well, doesn't matter. You guys get it. So here we go. Okay. Doctor Doom. I like that. I like that that screen right there. But I think it's only because I'm really liking Doctor Doom in the game, honestly. I always thought he was a pretty lame character. Sorry, I did. I did. But in the game, he's pretty balls. All right, so let's see. Now, all she does is give out positive status effects, so he's going to be healing like a madman. Wait. What? Wait. What? Is it only him? If it's only him, then I'll go do another one. I didn't think it was just going to be him. Oh, wow. That did, like, no damage. Is he just like a beast in this? I'm sorry, I genuinely don't remember fighting him like this. I really don't. Is this like a AoE attack all enemies and whatever, who's what? Apply offense downs as well? Okay. Finish this lukewarm coffee. Okay. I mean, this seems a little bit. Am I just crazy here? I do not remember this being the case. Okay, anyway. I mean, he's almost done. He's blocking stuff, but that's not. There was literally one dude. Was he supposed to be? I don't remember that. I must have been autoing through this stuff while not paying attention. Okay, so I'll take it to an actual like place where there's gonna be like enemies. Did they even warn me, and was I just not paying attention? Did they warn me that there was only one guy? Yep, they told me. Oh, he's 520. But okay, so here we go. Back over here. These are all two. Okay, so they're all strong, actually, down there. All right. So here we go. Ready. Thank you guys for watching. Please like, please subscribe. If you don't like it, subscribe and a dislike. I'm okay with that as well. Let me know your thoughts on Civil War. If I had every right to just like geek out like that, the way I did. Oh, jeez. Why am I not? Oh, something's wrong with me. Anyway, so let's go ahead and get through this battle. Okay. Chop, chop, guys. Chop, chop. So then first thing we'll do is take out Cap because he will be a taunter who will try to protect the rest of the team and make it difficult for us to get to them. Okay, cool. So now we do that. Nobody's been hit, so I'm not gonna lay down any kind of positive status effects. That would, and she even gives regeneration, apply death proof, deflect, and all. Man, is the Pegasus team a boss team or what? I mean, I said I was going to because I had little bits and pieces of how good they were, but the more and more I look at their kits, the more and more it's like, what in the world? Why was I not working on them together earlier? Anyway, so there we go. And I know the Pegasus team was designed for one specific mode. I think it was raids, but I mean, and I guess it's because of the alliance I'm in, the raids aren't really that big of a part of my daily Marvel Strike Force life. So maybe I should look into a new alliance, which somebody sent me an invitation for one and I accepted it, but then their alliance was already full by the time I accepted it. Anyway, boom, Kestrel, we love you. So I mean, I'm still gonna just use this one because there's no need for us to heal, seeing as how we haven't even been attacked yet. And actually this will probably take out a good, because this one, like I said, this ability does do work. I do like it a lot. Okay, so there's that. And then let's just go ahead and try to get rid of Ultron before he summons his minions, which I don't know if this is gonna be sufficient for that. He does have a lot of bleeds. He does have disrupt on him. Oh, he died and revived. Oh, that's a lot of odd camera angles. Let's go ahead and use the AoE attack. Cool, offense down applied to everybody. And then stealth was applied to the most injured enemy, thanks to that agent. If I had another AoE attack, but I don't, and now he's about to summon his minions. Oh no, he didn't. He didn't summon his minions. Thought for sure he was about to. I mean, I guess at some point I need to eat, but I don't have, nothing is wrong with my team. Like literally nothing. Well, let's see. The passive should still say something from Iron Man. Regeneration, deflect. Okay, cool. But I guess it didn't because nobody needed to be like, oh wow, he just dump trucked her. But I guess it wasn't necessary because nobody's hurt. So, and we're already halfway through. I'm gonna save that AoE attack of Blind. Blind is like one of those underrated abilities. I love it. Blind is basically the equivalent of stun to me. Like they're going to try to hit, and I'm sure some characters have can't misses, but for the most part, when they're blind, you can't do anything about it. So they can't do anything about it. So I do like that ability a lot. Not as good as stun, but damn near. Let's go ahead and do this. Get rid of Rocket Raccoon. Oh, he's down low. And rescue. They have literally nothing for us to take. Boom, teamed up with Cap. We got you. Oh, there's the rest of them. And now let's apply blind. Oh, and there's Kestrel there too. I forgot about the whole Kestrel thing. That Kestrel joins the attack and it's going to be 600% damage if I had that level 7. I think at the time now it's 490. I think. 4 something. So there's another AoE attack that's going to apply offense downs from Darkhawk. I guess this will be the initiation for, or the start of me doing the Pegasus team. It was only really focused on them, but I think I'll just do, and I've already done Kestrel and Rescue. The only ones that are left in terms of videos that I need to do would be for Darkhawk and Ironheart. Oof, that was ugly. They got handled. So anyway, again, thank you guys for watching. Please like, please subscribe. If you don't like it, hit subscribe and a dislike. I'm okay with that as well. See you guys next time. See, I timed it this time because now the victory is going to come up. Boom. So like perfect timing. Yeah. I'm getting, yeah, that worked. Okay. See y'all next time.